Okay, well, why don't we start out the episode? Wow, this is a throwback. We used to do updates all the time. Go ahead, because I have an update as well.
Here is a Jawless Jerry update. First off, it's a female Jerry.
Oh,
Like in Succession.
maybe a GERI, like a Spice Girls, maybe.
Yep. Or a JERRI.
Yeah.
Or
wait, which is the Jerry? GERRY. That's a guy.
gerrymandering.
Oh. Jerry Mandible.
Yeah, this guy.
Jawless Jerry Mandible.
Well, here's a Jawless Jerry update. If you don't remember, it's a coyote living in Tacoma.
50% of the podcast wants a Jawless Jerry update.
Well, here's the update. Earlier today, the admin of the Lost and Found Pets of Pierce County, Washington Facebook group posted this message.
It's not a Lost and Found pet. Oh.
They posted the message.
I mean, he's not attacking animals. She.
Unfortunately, the coyote we've been trying to trap for months that was missing his/her upper jaw was hit on the exit ramp of I-5 and 38th Street and killed.
No.
No matter what we tried, she just wouldn't get into a trap.
Wait, they know it's a she.
Well,
Why are they saying he,
this
she?
person didn't.
Oh.
Other people say it is. Our friend Vix Organa went and picked her up and is going to bury her under her flower bed. Poor baby, I'm so sorry. Your life had to end this way. R.I.P. Sweet thing.
Wait, 38th?
Yeah.
Trying to go to the mall.
Yep. Or leave the mall.
Trying to get five guys.
Jollibee. Yeah, so it hasn't been verified.
Was that a pun?
Oh, it has been verified now.
Jollibee.
Yeah. Jollibee.
Imagine one of the jobs you have
The best
to do
thing
is
we can
check
do to
the
honor
genitals of a
Jawless Jerry is
dead
make conscientious choices to
Lessons.
protect wild green spaces in the city and allow the rest of our local wildlife to live their best lives. She was a wild animal and lived on her own terms, just like all the other wild coyotes in Tacoma, hunting, thriving, and howling at the moon this very night.
It being the new year would have been good to think about this ahead of time, but as we probably said last year, fate knows what it knows already. Fate already knows that we would forget to do, what fate has in store for us. Therefore, it is fated to be what it is now.
Yay, verily.
But we need to readdress, because you always remember. Did you remember it before I put it in the? Did you see it in the notes?
I didn't see it in the notes. I forgot about it.
Do you remember what it's called?
I remember it is what it's called.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you said it before once. Hatsuyumi.
Oh yeah.
And I was impressed.
Hatsuyumi.
I was impressed that you remembered.
Hatsuyumi.
I
remember the three things.
It's the first. So what it is the first dream that you have in the new year determines your fate.
Mm-hmm.
And the three things are
mountain, eagle,
specifically
Fuji.
Yeah.
Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Eggplant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it. Doesn't it say which eagle? Golden eagle.
It actually says hawk.
Oh shit. I'm gonna look up the most populous hawk in Japan.
You know what's actually interesting? So Mount Fuji is Japan's highest mountain. So obviously, the hawk. A lot of cultures have some bird where it's like because they fly up high, they're
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Blah 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 blah. But the eggplant. What do you think the eggplant is?
It's only mean one thing.
Penis?
Yep.
Fertility?
Yep.
Wrong.
It's
The word eggplant, nasu or nasubi, suggests achieving something great, which then also just in English on the Wikipedia says nasu. And you know what's interesting about that, not apropos of nothing, is that there's a lot of stuff in the Old Testament Bible. Good job on Queen Esther again, by the way.
that I just knew it.
But there's a lot of stuff in the Old Testament that it's like it's like the word association is like I'm trying to think of a good this isn't even a good example, but how like ice cream sounds like ice cream,
Yeah.
ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. It's like you're making a play on what the words are or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're like, or we have like Jake the Snake, that's an easy one because those rhyme or whatever. So all of a sudden that becomes like a guy's nickname or something. But also, but then it goes a step further, kind of like this. You attach a certain kind of meaning to a person's name or just another thing, or like a place name.
Poo Poo Point.
Poo Poo Point. It's like you can't help but think of poo poo when you're there.
It's in Washington, right?
I can't think of a good example, but it's like if anger is that, and then so
it's like how always like if there's a
so we're gonna name you, or you have the nickname Janger,
yeah.
and because like when you were a kid you were angry all the time or something like that.
What about like always in the horror movie if there's a kid like a demonic kid and his name's always Damon.
What?
Damon.
Damien.
Like in Damien or Damon.
Damon. It's not a basketball movie.
I know a white fat gay guy named Damon.
You do?
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a long time. Moved to Hawaii, but yeah.
But you know him. But you've heard of him.
Yep.
Not Damon.
No, it's their first name, Damon.
Yeah, Damien. You really surprised me. I thought you misspoke when you said Damon.
No. Was it The Omen?
Yeah, 666 and all that stuff.
No, the movie The Omen?
Yeah.
The kid.
Damien.
It's not Damon?
I don't think there's any. I bet there's not a horror movie with a character named Damon in it.
Well, quick update. The 5 predatory birds of Japan.
Unless it's one of the scary movie
yeah.
Damon Wayans.
There's 2 owls, so it's not that. So it's either the stellar eagle, which is one of my favorites. Huge beak on that guy. It says
hawk on here.
And then there's the black kite, which would be the most common one.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the osprey, which we also have. Shout out Seahawks.
Wow. It says on here there's also the next. So those are 1, 2, 3 that you want to get.
Does it say what word it uses? The Japanese word for the hawk?
It doesn't say. Wait, let me scroll up.
This one's Toby.
No, it doesn't say.
The black kite's called Toby.
So you want to get Fuji, hawk, eggplant, and then the next combo that you want to get after that?
Like in your next stream?
Let's see. I think it's the next best combo.
Oh, okay.
Fan, tobacco, blind acupressurer.
The guy that does the acupuncture, but
no,
he's blind.
Pressure,
Okay.
not puncture.
Okay.
But yeah, somebody who's gonna Reiki you. Well, actually, not Reiki because he's touching you. He's literally opposite of Reiki.
Yeah. It's a little more real.
Yes. Yeah. So here's what we need to do. So I'm marking it.
Blind acupressure. Yeah.
So we are going to remember you need to have a dream, first of all.
Yeah, that's hard for me.
And then between now and the next time we record, we'll have a dream, hopefully, cross our fingers, and then we'll figure out what our fate is for the year.
Yeah.
Deal?
Deal.
Okay. I got it. How did you... I like the last episode. Mm-hmm. Wait, there was something else.
I was bummed that
we didn't say
New Year's.
You know, it was also funny. Oh, Happy New Year's, everyone. You know, it was...
But I'm bummed we didn't say it on the last one.
Happy New Year's, everyone. You know, it was actually funny from the last one. Is you calling me out for the video that was boring.
The TikTok. Tired of this humor. Tired of this humor. Angry emoji ... boring. I've been waiting to send it to you. Been waiting, but I'm open to other types of humor.
I am too.
Yeah, I had been stewing over that for a week.
I felt like I had a good explanation, and it was directed at.
But then
it was directed at the video. Well, the comment was 100% not directed at you, which I think you know. But
I took offense. But I sent you the rest of the clip, right? Like a week or so later.
Yeah, we talked about it, but
oh yeah, because then you said, unrequited jokes or whatever. Like when you're trying to when no one laughs at your jokes.
Oh yeah. Classic podcast moment. You know, sometimes when you explain yourself really well,
no,
and you just have you come up with a perfect metaphor in the moment or something, and in your head you're just like, I think I'm the smartest person alive.
I'm not good at explaining myself. It's like story of my life. That's why I took English 102 3 times. Persuasive essays.
Were you really invested though? Persuasive essays?
Yeah.
That's the easy one.
No. The easy one's the informational essays.
They're all the same. You can get a grade though.
The same reason
they just say like this is what your thesis sentence has to be. This is what your next sentence has to be. This is what your next one, and then you just follow that, so you get a good grade.
The same reason I'm bad at persuasive essays and getting bad grades on them is the same reason I get bad grades in math for not showing my work, because it's all up here. The connections are up here.
I forget what it was the other day. I just had
a banger metaphor.
Dude, I did an old man thing on Monday.
Like what?
Very old man thing.
What?
I went out to breakfast with Dave.
Oh, I thought you were going to say by yourself, because then that would be really old man.
But I did go to the same restaurant. Okay, here's a definitely old man thing. This is kind of embarrassing, but I'm a good-natured guy, so it's funny. Dave and I have been trying to link up. Not hook up. Link up.
Hot links. Sneaky link.
And so anyway, he's like, I'm en route. And he lives over the
Fox Island Bridge.
No, Key Center.
Gross.
Bridge. No, he lives just over the bridge. He's not.
Oh, okay.
It's
Still during-
it's probably technically.
During traffic, though. Oof.
Well, he's a pilot. He just goes, he goes whenever, and he's just on the other side of it.
I know. I know how it is.
He doesn't talk about traffic that much. He just goes whenever.
They sit on that little tiny spit.
Oh yeah.
Waiting for the light.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I lived out there for 6 months
when you're going
I was
down
with Todd when I was married.
Oh, that's where he was.
Yeah.
Ah.
But it was like way out there.
So we go. So he texts me, I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, if I go down there right now, I'll surely beat him.
Surely, I hardly know.
And so I get down there. There are some spots close, but
where is this? Devoted Kiss.
Devoted Kiss.
Of course.
And so
where else are you getting breakfast in Gig Harbor?
And it was the first. So we're going to Devoted Kiss.
Oh, it was New Year's first. You woke up to get breakfast.
There was a couple spots close, but we didn't go till 9. There was a couple spots close, but I would have had to parallel park in my truck, and actually they weren't like big enough for me. So I parked a couple spots down. And so I even had to walk to the restaurant. Don't see Dave. And because I figure he's not there yet. Go in. The same girl serving me who I
Paige.
saw when I was there 2 days before. Paige?
You were there 2 days before? You didn't mention that.
I was with Landon.
Okay.
So I sit down and I talk to this girl. She maybe looks like 20 or something. She looks young.
Oh.
My neighbor's there, Lisa. Shout out to Lisa. She hooked me up with free stuff last time, but no, I didn't even see her there. Oh wait,
She
did I see her there?
she was working there
No, I
last
didn't see
time
her.
I was there. But I used to work at Starbucks with her.
And so I'm sitting there, no Dave. And I'm like, is this? No, not even there. Maybe the first day. No, I feel like I didn't see her. No Dave, and I'm like, oh, I go to check my phone, no phone. I'm like, shoot, I left my phone on the freaking passenger seat.
Oh my God.
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sit this one out. I'm going to be cool. I'm going to go analog.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at the bar area.
Yep.
So I'm at the first seat of the bar. So all the ladies are there. I'm next to the freaking phone.
Oh,
We're talking. Now they're invested in when Dave's going to show up and what happened to Dave. And whether I'm going to go grab my phone or not. We're having conversations about whether you should or shouldn't be on your phone, blah, 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 blah. We're bringing the old and the young together. It's the neighbor. It's me. It's everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing I love more than me having my girl time, so we're getting along great. I'm like, you know what? I can't wait this any longer. I got to go. I'm going to go grab my phone. I was like, this is so weird. Thought I'd see him outside. Pick up my phone. And there's a text from Dave.
14 missed calls. Oh.
2 texts from Dave. But the last one I saw is, hey, I'm in the back corner, the table against the wall. I was literally in the only seat in the restaurant, and he was at the only seat in the restaurant where you can't see each other.
But he walked by your back, right?
He was there first.
Oh.
And I don't know how he got there first and
Well, he's
out
a
of his
pilot.
car and in the building.
He's a pilot. He flew.
I know, it's freaking F-14 maybe.
Maybe he water landed on the other side.
And so, anyway. So I was there like 10 or 15 minutes.
Jeez.
Okay, but that's not the
And
old
what
man
was he
thing.
thinking the whole time?
I don't know what he was thinking. He was
You
like,
didn't
I guess
talk
I'm
about
not
it?
Nah, we just laughed and moved on.
Mm. So that wasn't the old man thing.
No.
Okay.
But we ate.
Breakfast burrito?
No, freaking DKC breakfast switch.
Mm-hmm. Also good. And then third on the list, banana bread French toast.
Oh, we do that all the time at home, so it's like, it's not special.
Speaking of which, I was talking about my birthday. I went to Flint Creek Cattle Company by
Okay.
Green Lake, which is a steakhouse. It's very nice. All Applewood grill, no gas. Fresh made sourdough, yellowfin tuna tartare.
Was this
And then,
your choice or Lauren's choice?
This was my
Okay.
my birthday, and then Snake River.
Wait, I thought you were doing it for each other's birthday.
We each picked a restaurant for our birthdays.
For your own, you picked a restaurant for your own
yourself. Yeah.
So pick it for each other.
No. And then, so yeah, amazing steak dinner. And I'm telling this guy, I was at work about it, and like I went to this Flint Creek Cattle Company. He's like, "Oh, I think I've heard of that." And he's like, "Is it a steakhouse?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, I'd never go." And I go, "Why?" He said, "I can make a steak at home." I said, "Okay," and I'm never talking to you about food again. You can make anything at home. Doesn't mean it's going to be the same.
You have a lot of gall to assume you can make something the same as like a nice restaurant or something.
Yeah.
I feel like it was okay for me to say
Banana bread
French toast.
Yeah, it just reminded me.
Yeah, it's hilarious. The old man thing I did is afterwards. Well, we got done. It wasn't super full, but we both sort of felt bad for taking up a table. So what did we do? Because we didn't want to end it.
Forget to pay.
We went for a walk.
Oh, cute.
Dude, we walked down one way. We walked away from downtown to freaking...
Oh, I've never gone that way. I've always gone from like Devoted Kiss to downtown.
Yeah, there's like a park down there.
Oh.
Take a right. Gets into neighborhoods, some farm country. And then we went back the other way. Still weren't done. Still just walking like dudes. We walked just
a couple of bros being
bros. Hand in
bros.
hand like we were in Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, over claw style.
We walked down. We got more coffee at Java and Clay. Solved the
Java and Clay.
Yeah.
Why don't you just walk through Willie Pat's?
Dude, we're not everything was open.
Oh, okay.
And then we came back.
Shout out Willie Pat's and the Sarahs.
Dude, it might have been open, so I don't know.
Well, it's a stand, so then you're also walking, but you were already walking. So.
And yeah, just walking like dudes.
Just a couple of guys being dudes.
But you know what the bummer was? I just got my tattoo.
What's a swishing?
But I wanted to hang out, and so I was like, I didn't want the swishing, and it was sticky.
You didn't have a second skin?
No.
What? This witch didn't give you something?
I talked to her about that, and I forget why she said they chose not to do that. Because I was like, I never seen that before. She's like, yeah, blah, 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 XYZ.
She didn't like it? Not a fan? Ever? Or just for your case?
No. Yeah, they just don't do it.
Oh. Yeah, I've had different people tell me different lengths of time to keep it on.
Yeah. That sort of makes sense.
Like Alex just was like a day, and if it comes off, just take it off.
Yeah.
Then I've seen people leave it on, like I've heard people say leave it on as long as possible. And then this guy told me, I forget, like 4 days or something, 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. But mine was just like lines mostly. Wasn't a lot of like color or anything.
Yeah. I know they tell you to do like the certain, like the...
Did she saran wrap? With
Okay.
athletic tape?
This is my other event that happened. So, we're supposed to go to Port Townsend to do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Declan throws up the night before.
Nice.
And we suspected and was pretty much true. I was like 99.99% sure it was just some food, either just like too much or too. He didn't seem like he had that many sweets, but
Too excitable.
yeah, it was just. And we were like, he was like playing real hard before he went to bed, and he overheats a lot, and so he can't sleep with his big new Squishmallow. Not yours.
I know.
His freaking donut size one, or donut one that's like this size.
Oh, it's a donut.
Yeah. And so he'll like put like a sweat puddle in his sheets just with nothing.
Isla gets like that sometimes.
And so
Like the back of her head's all like slicked down. Like wherever it was touching, that's where
Yeah.
it's like.
so anyways, we decided Tammy could stay home with Declan. I would go because you make an appointment with somebody, it's their livelihood, blah blah blah. You know, it's hundreds of dollars. So
Were you supposed to go at the same time?
yeah. So we're gonna do Tammy's. She's getting it smaller. She's gonna do hers. Then I was gonna
Smaller?
do mine. I know.
Why smaller?
I don't know. She wants it on her arm.
Always go bigger.
So I go up there. I'm there for 2.5 hours, whatever. Shout out to freaking Land's End Tattoo. That's what it's called. I know. Two nice people working there.
Isn't Land's End like a
Wait, Land's End? Townsend.
middle-aged man?
Townsend. Like freaking
Port Townsend.
Port Townsend.
Got him.
Townsend Tattoo. But it's Townsend.
Right.
I don't think it's Townsend.
Townsend. The P.O. box place next to it.
So I have a good time there. I'm there for, a couple hours, going bzz, 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 all that stuff.
How was the area?
Oh, it's fine. You know what's funny, though? Okay, so next to your knee, she's like, that's going to be a little... Why are you nodding? You just know? You don't have a tattoo there.
Next to your joints.
Oh, yeah.
Where you get more tendon and less muscle.
But anyways, a little bit here, but not so bad. Over here, something was weird. It didn't even hurt that bad, but there was she went over here like 3 times, and my leg like twitched every time as if
Your
there was like a nerve ending that was like in a certain spot right here.
your
My Vegas?
sciatic from your back to your pinky toe along the outside of your leg.
Yeah, but it wasn't across the whole thing. It was just like there was a certain spot, and it just went.
But yeah, it goes to the outside
Really,
of your leg.
really.
Mhm.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, it comes out of your hips through your butt down the outside of your leg.
Can't write a persuasive essay, but
Exactly.
knows where your nerves are.
Yeah, I knew it was like middle-aged men.
That's
Land's
like
End.
That's like a diss.
American
This guy over
lifestyle
here,
brand.
this guy over here knows about anatomy and physiology.
Can't write a persuasive essay.
So anyway, do you have some fave gifts that you got for Christmas?
I got Lauren the espresso machine, but then we've both been using it.
Oh,
a
you
ton.
got it for her?
Yeah.
She know how to make it?
Yeah. She used to work at Cool Beans.
Oh, really?
Cool Beans and Gourmet Latte.
Oh,
I told her both of those sound made up.
Yeah. It's like freaking like sitcom names.
Exactly. So yeah, she
Good,
knows.
It's like Good Burger, but for coffee.
Yeah. Cool Beans. So yeah, that, and then I got the.
I thought it was the other way around. What was the package that said Lover on it? Oh, I think all of them said Lover.
I think all of them did. The
But
big ones.
The big one was the
Yeah, the big square one was the espresso machine. The big rectangular,
I thought that had her handwriting on it.
the green one, that was most to the
Yeah.
left. Nope, that was me.
Oh, good.
And then
Handwriting's got better.
No. She got
Just kidding. I saw the recipe you gave me.
yeah. She got me the KitchenAid mixer in matte black.
Nice.
And then she also got a ceramic decorative bowl.
Yeah, good call.
So that it looks nice on the kitchen counter. I haven't used it yet.
Any attachments?
No attachments yet. We have our
Comes
eyes.
with one. You got the whisk one or whatever. Which one came standard?
Those aren't
Which
attachments. Those are the stirring whatevers.
Okay, well, there's a bunch of those.
Yeah, there's the attachment that goes on the outside that connects to the front.
Yeah.
But no, it came with the classic paddle with the little, it's like a screwed up peace sign.
Oh, yeah.
And then the bread hook, the singular bread hook. There's different ones. There's like a corkscrew one. And then the whisk.
Corkscrew penis.
Yeah. Ducks.
It's an underrated one. Even, I'm saying this as a suggestion.
Paddle with the little rubber thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even for non sort of, what do you want to say?
Liquidy.
Yeah.
Question. I don't know if you know the answer to this. Because how old is your KitchenAid mixer?
Well, just a couple years.
Does yours have the little spring at the top where you put the thing in?
Mm-hmm.
There's a little spring there.
Mm-hmm.
So they stopped making this spring thing.
Oh, really?
This one doesn't have it. But you can order it. But it's like important because then the thing moves up and down and it like makes less wear when there's a spring and it keeps the paddle more in place.
Is that what somebody said on YouTube?
Yeah, the guy who repairs them.
I don't see how that makes sense. Because once it's in, it's locked in.
No, it moves. You don't know because you have a spring. You can go move it. It moves up and down freely.
No, I'm talking about when you lock in your thing, it just locks in. The spring only gets it past the thing and it locks.
Not now.
Dude, I'm going to have to see when we're done.
Yeah. So I need to order the spring.
And the guy repaired him, said that?
Yeah.
So how do you get it in? How often?
How do I put it on right now?
Yeah.
It's just a post with a little weenie sticking out, and you have to, put it in the right way.
Yeah.
But there's no pressure.
Oh, because then it pushes it back down and sort of holds it like that, I guess.
There's no sort of counter pressure. You're just hooking it on there. You'll just have to look at it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm just saying, why would that matter for a repair or whatever?
It was something about it moving around on that little clasp.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get on freaking KitchenAid Reddit.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot. But we have our eyes on attachments. We have our eyes on the ice shaver because apparently you can take rosé and make frosé in the summer.
I liked. Did you get it all like?
I'm also interested in meat grinder.
When you got it all dialed in, when you get the you gotta screw the thing so it's at the right height and all that stuff.
I haven't done that yet.
You just gotta
kerned. Is that supposed to be a dime or something? You're supposed to like put a coin in there.
Yeah.
You haven't done it. But then also like the bowl's a little different, the ceramic bowl. So then it's like, which do I do?
Yeah. Did you get anything else significant that wasn't these two visible things?
Besides what you got me?
Yeah. Did you get your smock?
Smock is on order.
Okay.
I got a tie.
Dude, it's a year of ties.
Oh, this has actually been the biggest hit. Play 9. Have you heard? Remember when we used to play that like golf game?
Yeah.
Where it's like the 6 cards or whatever?
Yeah.
It's essentially that, but like more organized, and it's called Play 9. It's a fun little card game. It's good for 2 of us. Can play it. So we've been playing that. Got SpongeBob Bingo. That's more of a half inside joke. We have a group chat called Super Weenie Hut Juniors. I like your Christmas gift that came late. But it's so unique that I have to like you said, you gave me a project now to do.
Yeah.
I need to like form it into something, but I really like the idea of that, like with traveling with work and stuff. Because the other day, like 2 days ago, I cried leaving here because Isla was napping and I was thinking about her waking up and me not being here.
I know. I think that.
And it was killing me.
Declan gets so used to me being there in the morning, but sometimes I leave before he gets up. But it's to get home at a certain time, or your schedule or whatever. But
yeah,
I know.
Yeah, and
especially
I think
when
I told you one time I left for work.
Yeah.
One time I left for work and she cried she was sitting here and as I walked away after saying bye, she cried. That was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, so you could do anything with it. You could when Dad's at work, we'd put this up here, or if Lauren wanted to do, like I said, because they go together, blah, blah, blah. Who knows?
Yep.
Whatever. I was just trying to think of something.
Yeah. I did
but
remember.
It killed me.
That it was late?
To get the freaking... I didn't want to leave a bad review, but this person, I told you I changed changed my thing at the last minute. Or not at the last minute. I changed my thing, but then I had to come up with a new idea. And then I felt like, so whatever. So
tell me what the other original idea was.
No. Because part of it now you're going to get for your anniversary, which I don't remember. What's your anniversary? The 19th? 18th?
21st.
21st.
That's so nice of you to even get us an anniversary gift.
Well, I'm getting you one because, I did your wedding, so I feel like I have to. No, I don't. But it's your first year. I'm not getting you something every year. It's your first year. I did your wedding.
It's the paper year.
I already bought you something thoughtful that's related to your relationship that I wanted to give you for Christmas. Well, the thing was,
You said it was more thoughtful than what you got Tammy, so you had to change it.
I was gonna spend a little bit more than I would have spent on a little project thing.
Yeah.
And made it, and that's why I was gonna make it like a relationshipy thing, because I know your anniversary is coming up, but it just didn't work out.
Might be down in the land of Joe Rogan on our anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to talk about that today and I forgot. So we're waiting to see if we're doing the dog show down there.
Oh. Anyways,
speaking of anniversary, I got Mom and Dad that.
That was funny too.
What?
When you said report back to me.
Yeah, report back. Yeah. I forgot their anniversary is coming up, so they booked that for their anniversary.
Dude, you provided the meal for their 40th year anniversary.
Oh, really?
And
because she was.
And I was born under 9 months later.
All the best to her. I
I knew.
didn't realize that.
I know me and Anna had a special connection.
Yeah.
I like when you do that face. It's funny. It's funny. For
Do I do it more than one? I do it other times.
Yeah, it's just a funny thing you do. It's a laugh turned into a.
Turned into a not supposed to laugh.
It's kind of like your trope.
My trope.
Your face trope.
Oh man.
Okay, everybody. So, I hope you all are hot CU-meing, and you can remember just do your first dream, get the dream journal out, and then we're gonna do some dream interpretation coming up in a couple episodes because we record a couple at once, but just enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the new year. Enjoy the favor of the Lord and his blessings on this new year.
Face shine upon you, give you peace.
Some people say fate. Some people say God. Whether God brings you an eggplant of greatness or an eggplant of penis, enjoy it all.
Amen.
.com.
Melchizedek.
Oh yeah, you also dropped that one.